Once a young girl was alone at home. All the other members of the family happened to be out. But at that time, incidentally, some suitors came, like some person came to marry her. So the guests came, so they have to be treated. So she went to prepare food for them. So while preparing food, she had to make the rice powder. So she was making the rice powder. And she had bangles in both hands. So when she was pounding, making the rice powder, the bangles were clashing against each other and making sound. So this girl thought, oh, if these people hear the sound, they'll think that we are so poor that we can't afford a maidservant. I am doing it myself. So in order to not make that sound, so what she did, she broke all the bangles. But a young girl should have at least one bangle. Young girls are supposed to have bangles in hand. So she just kept only one bangle in each hand. Then there was no sound. So what lesson did the Abadut learn from that? If you want to cultivate Krishna consciousness properly, remain alone. Because even if there are even two persons, there will be gossip or quarrels. So remain alone. See? Because his heart is completely fixed on Krishna, he is simply thinking what will be conducive to Krishna consciousness and what will not be conducive to Krishna consciousness. And that's what he is learning from his guru. So, a young girl is a guru.
You mentioned that by the young girl we learn that we should practice Krishna consciousness by alone. But Srila Prabhupada, he mentioned that by the only association of the devotee, our Krishna consciousness is very easy to go ahead.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
So, kindly just discuss about that.
So, yes, when we are weak, we should not dare to stay alone, because then we'll fall into Maya. So we should remain in the association of devotees because that gives us a protection. But this is one thing that the Abadut learned. In our case, it is different. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave, mind you, this instruction came before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave us the process. This instruction Krishna is giving in Dwapar Yuga. But in Kali Yuga we are so fallen, we are so weak that we cannot practice Krishna consciousness alone. So to be on the safe side, we should remain in the association of devotees. And the process for this age is Sankirtan, collective, many of us together. But at the same time, internally remain alone. Do not become affected by the surrounding. Do not indulge in gossip. Do not indulge in quarrel. But just practice your Krishna consciousness with singular attention. That is how we have to take this instruction. Like we should remain alone internally, right? Meaning not get affected by the surrounding, but remain in the association of devotees to protect our spiritual life. Say for example, when you are chanting your rounds, will you chant alone although you are sitting, maybe with 100 other devotees? Where is your consciousness? Are you not alone? Yes, that is the meaning. When you are rendering your devotional service, when you are practicing the process of Krishna consciousness, remain alone. Now see, when you are listening to the class, aren't you alone? Like being with others means communicating with others. Clashing of the bangles are touching with each other. No, remain away, aloof from that. That is the meaning of being alone. Alright? So, it's both achinta bheda bhed. Internally remain alone. Externally remain in the association of devotees. Okay? Main thing is, again, I'll reiterate that point. That don't be in a situation where you are with others to gossip or quarrel. Don't be in that situation. If being in presence with others are going to lead you to gossip or quarrel, stay away from that association. Rather be away from that association than there. Now in this way we can consider negative association, no association, positive association. Alright? So what he is saying is give up the negative association. Then you are alone. But then you are in positive association. Then you are with devotees. Alright? Negative, alone, positive. He is talking about remaining alone from negative association. Association that will lead to, negative association means association that will lead to gossip and quarrel. But the association that will inspire us to chant, yes, we will always be in that association. And when you go back to spiritual world, we won't be alone there. The spiritual world is full of pure devotees. So do you want to be alone there? No. One example brought so many questions, yeah. Just 1 out of 24 gurus. See, so much you are learning. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.